Hello and welcome back, everyone. If this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you a system that I created so we can continuously replenish our garden. Y'all see these terrorists here? Look at them. Anyway, I'm not gonna let them take up much of my time. So yes, a few weeks ago I found this purple container by the wayside. At the time I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it until I decided to create this system right here. Now this system currently have a whole bunch of seedlings in there. I have some pigeon peas, some sunflowers, zinnias, some tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. And I should also have some asters in there. Yeah, I don't know what the asters are. I did transplant these tomato seedlings in here for demonstration along with the peppers. Now my reason for doing this is because all of us, we do have a particular herb or vegetable that we use on a regular basis in our garden, and occasionally we tend to lose some of our plants or seedlings. Like I recently did, I lost about 12 or 13 of my bell pepper plants, and it's a good thing I had some more peppers growing in another area of my garden. I took those and I replenished the containers that was empty. Now with this system, when you use your tomatoes, your peppers, anything that have seeds in them in your kitchen, you will just bring the seeds, drop them in this system, let them grow, and you're always going to have a lot of seedlings to replenish your garden. And this will save us a lot of money too, because instead of going to the stores to grab seedlings that cost $3, $4, $5, $6 or $7 for a few seedlings in a container, you'll have your seedlings readily available for you to be transplanted out in the garden. I must also say that this system is ideal for persons who is growing in raised garden beds. You can actually designate an entire bed to sow your seeds in, leave them there, and when the seeds become full size, you take them out. And if you don't want to take them out, you just leave them there and let them continue growing until harvest time. So this system, I would say, is an exceptional one, because we are going to be having a continuous supply of herbs, vegetables, and who knows, probably fruit seedlings to replenish our gardens going forward. These corns over here is almost ready to be harvested, and what I'm going to do is just to pop some seeds in here, and as soon as the corns get big, I'm going to be taking them out to plant them somewhere over there in the garden. So I do not have any seeds that I was using in the kitchen outside right now. I do have some pepper seeds, but I wanted to sow some more scarlet kale, so I'm going to use these for demonstration. I am going to be sticking some of these seeds just in random places of this container right here. I am also going to be sprinkling some of these bok choy seeds. These, I mean, they take like 3 days the most to germinate. So I'm going to be just sprinkling these all over in here. And when I water them, they will be sunken in the soil. But for the scarlet kale, I'm going to be punching some holes and I'm going to be popping a few of these seeds in there. And I also have some black magic kale and some blue curly kale, some red Russian kale that I'm going to be putting in there. All right, so I'm just going to be popping the seeds in random places. If you want to take note of what you planted with, you know what? All right, yeah. Where you can just use a piece of tape or something to label the container so you would know what you plant in the container. But right now, honestly, I am just popping the seeds anywhere at all. When they come up, trust me, I will know what they are. I will know what they are. All right, so these are the scarlet kale. I think I love the look of the scarlet kale, so I'm going to pop some more in there. And I would also recommend that you sow more seeds than what you would want or you need, because trust me, some of them will not germinate. Some of them will not germinate at all. Oh Lord have mercy. But they really don't. I feel like just dropping the seeds, like sprinkling them like how I sprinkle the bok choy seeds. And don't worry about me remembering what I sowed where. I am not worrying about that at all. All I know is that I'm sowing these seeds, and as soon as they germinate and come to the right size, I'm going to be taking them out and I'm going to be planting them in my garden. Okay, so right here I am popping like 2 of the curly kale seeds in each hole. You can do this with any seed at all, any seed that you want to grow in your garden. All right, so for the black magic kale and the red Russian kale, I am going to wait until I take out some of the zinnias later today. I will just drop these in the middle section along with some sweet banana pepper seeds that I have inside. And what else do I have in there? I think I have some beefsteak tomato that I used for cooking this morning. I'm going to be dropping some of the seeds inside here because the plants that I have, they are not yet matured, so I can get cuttings from them. So I'm going to be sowing seeds. So I use tomatoes, peas, green onions, lettuce. I use so much things in my daily cooking, and I want to ensure that I have enough of those plants so I can be growing like all year round. I can get a surplus of vegetables all year round to use in my kitchen or my daily cooking. All right, so I'm going to water these in, and I'm just going to wait until my seeds germinate. I'll come and take them out, plant them in the area where I want to plant them. And if you do not know where you are going to be planting your seedlings immediately, it should not be a problem. Because of the depth of this container and the amount of soil that is in there, I can leave the plants in there to grow to whatever size I want them to grow to. Then I will take them out. These are getting really big, and I do have a project that I want to use them in. I don't know why I lost these ones here, because of how I punched the holes in the bottom area, like 2 inches from the bottom. there is always a surplus of water in there. So I really do not water this container on a regular basis, because if you can look, the soil is very, very moist, very moist. All right, another thing you can do if you don't want everything to be jumbled up like this is to make some squares inside the container. You can either, let me see, mark it out in 3 sections, and you have some little squares, and you'll just tuck your seeds in specific areas. Say for example, if you have a square right here, you would put your pepper seeds, label it. Then you would put your eggplant seeds, label it, and so on and so forth. But right now, as I said, when I come up with the seeds, I'm just going to be throwing or dashing them in here. And when the seeds emerge, get big, I will then transplant them out in my garden. So that is going to be it for this project. If you think it is something that can help you out to replenish your garden on a continuous basis, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. All right, once again, if this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. My number one priority on this channel is for us to save as much as we can, as we grow as much as we can. I also love to salvage and repurpose things. And if you're enjoying this type of content, please go ahead, share it with someone so they too can learn how to salvage, repurpose, and grow a thriving garden, no matter where they are in the world. Thanks again for watching. I will see you soon in another video.